Hi everyone, I hope you're all doing well. Oh my god, it's been a while since I filmed a Q&A and I asked you guys on Instagram to send me questions, ask me anything, and I received so many questions from you. So today I will be answering all your burning questions. Let's get started and see what you guys are curious about. Alright, let's start with a Chanel question. Your favorite piece from Chanel lately? Do you mean from my collection or from the new collections? So from my collection, it definitely has to be... Oh, maybe I should have prepared myself for this. I should have read the questions before filming this video. I have to say my Soul Black Mini. It is my forever favorite and I've been reaching for it a lot. So yeah, let's say my Soul Black Mini Rectangle. To be honest, I haven't been that excited about the new collections, and many of you have noticed I haven't really bought a new bag from Chanel or shopped that much lately from Chanel, and that's because there isn't really anything that I'm dying to have. So instead this year I wanted to focus on Chanel items I missed on from previous collections. So I've been really looking at resellers to find some bags and other bits and bobs that I missed on. So that's my main focus. How did you and your boyfriend meet? What does he do for work? So he has his own business, and where we met, actually one of you is responsible for us meeting. Yes, you, my subscribers. We met at the post office. Random, I know, but one of you bought a pair of sunglasses, a pair of Fendi sunglasses. I remember exactly the item I sold from my closet account. One of you bought them and I ran to the post office one day randomly to post them, and that's where we met. He was on the queue. He kept staring at me, turning around, and then he followed me outside the post office. So yeah. Next we have two questions from the same person, and the first one is favorite luxury brand and why. Well, I guess you are new to the channel, because if you've been following, I think it's pretty obvious, right? It is Chanel. It is definitely my aesthetic. I love everything they do, and yeah, their pieces are so classic and timeless, and I just love it. No other brand has the same aesthetic. Of course, there are other brands that I love and I shop from, but Chanel will always be my favorite. I love their ready-to-wear, it is my favorite, and then also everything else, so yeah. And the second question from the same person is wishlist of non-quarter bag in Hermes. Again, if you've been following my channel, no surprise, the Picotin Cargo is my top favorite non-quarter bag. I actually reviewed some of my non-quarter bags on my channel. I'll link my video above. I have 3 non-quarter bags and I did review all of them. So the Picotin Cargo definitely ticks all my boxes. It is the bag that works the best for me. Favorite Hermes items? Well, of course my Birkins, but also I highly recommend their silver jewellery. I have a silver ring and a silver bracelet that I wear a lot, and I love the design, it's very unique. Also another huge favorite item that I highly recommend from Hermes are the padlock earrings. I have them, I wear them almost every day, they're perfect, and I always get compliments on my padlock earrings. Mine are with the tube leather at the back, but they have different variations of those. And last, my new obsession are the 45cm scarves. I recently unboxed one, so I'll link it above for you to check out my unboxing. Another Hermes question: do you want bigger Birkins like Birkin 30 or Birkin 35 as well? No, not really. I would love to get 2-3 more Birkin 25s, maybe a mini Kelly, and I think I'll be a happy bunny. Another Hermes question. Wow, so many Hermes questions. What would be your dream bag if you were invited to make a special order at Hermes? I've been actually thinking about this, and I know that day is probably very far off, but if I ever get invited for a special order, I'm not sure, because the Birkin is my favorite, but because the Kelly, the mini Kelly, is so hard to get, maybe I would go for a mini Kelly. There's actually one that I saw from a reseller and I really loved the color combo. I don't know if it's maybe too similar to my tube bag here, and I will insert a picture here, but I really loved that combo and it's something I would love to wear. So maybe I would go for something like this, or I'll be super boring and do just black. That's if I don't have a black one yet. I honestly didn't expect so many Hermes questions. Next one is, what is your Hermes wish list? Honestly, on top of my wish list currently, it is not even a bag. It is the Farandole necklace in 120 centimeters. It is harder to get than a quarter bag, guys. I've been dying to get it for maybe 2 years now. I've been stalking the website. I asked my SA, nothing. They don't receive it in store. It is in such a high demand. Or if they do receive one, it goes to like the bigger clients, I guess. So I'm still waiting. That's on top of my Hermes wish list. But apart from that, of course, I would love a mini Kelly. And I think I recently mentioned in a video there are 2 back in 25 colors I'm dying to add to my collection. Back in 25 Chai and back in 25 Rouge Cellier. Ah, that would be my dream collection. Favorite Hermes colors, I think I just answered to that one, but my top favorite will always be a tube. It is such a chameleon color. It is very neutral. It goes with absolutely everything. So yeah, that will always be my top favorite color. Highly recommend to anyone. It looks stunning. But also, as I said, Chai and Rouge Cellier. Such beautiful colors as well. Also, I do like Cray. I would love a mini Kelly in Cray. There are so many work related questions and I keep getting the same question over and over again. I used to get the same questions before. I think I filmed 1 or 2 Q&As years ago, and that was the most asked question: what do you do for a living? Well, obviously I do YouTube, but I also have a corporate job. I've worked in corporate for a long time, so I'm not gonna say specifically what, but yeah, it's an office job and I love doing YouTube, so that's my other job. I think this should have been an Hermes Q&A. There are more Hermes questions than Chanel questions and I'm very surprised, I'm not gonna lie. Well, the next one is, what do you think about the Medor Hermes tote? I'll insert a picture here. One of my friends has the same bag and I like the bag on her, but I wouldn't personally purchase it. It's not really my style. Also, it is so pricey. It is quite a pricey bag. Alright, so I just found the price in pounds. It is £7,880. Whoa, that's more than a mini Kelly, isn't it? That's also how much I paid for my Birkin, I believe, a year and a half ago. So I know the prices have now increased, but wow, such an expensive bag. I mean, it is nice if you want something a bit more understated, go for it. I love the closure, I love the signature collier de chain closure. I'm not sure if it's my style. There are other non-quarter bags I would go for first before I buy this one. What subject did you study at college, university? I studied economics and I graduated Bachelor Science of Economics, and I also have a master's degree in marketing as well. Do you foresee yourself buying luxury in 10 years time? Yeah, I think so. I mean, I am trying to be more and more careful with my purchases. I don't spend recklessly. At some point I was spending so much. It was, honestly, it was ridiculous, especially during the pandemic, but I think we were all spending like crazy because we were so bored at home. And now that I've built up my collection, there isn't really anything that I need. I don't need any more bags. I don't need any more jewelry. I have enough. I have more than enough. I feel so lucky to have what I have, and I'm very proud of myself because I bought everything myself with my own money. I worked hard for it and I'm so proud of myself. Yeah, I love all my beautiful luxury items. I love luxury and I would continue buying luxury. How do you budget for your luxury items? Or Do you need to? If it's a very expensive item, for example, I would have to save up to get it. I try to clear my wardrobe, things that I don't wear, that I bought like over a year ago and I haven't used. I usually tends to sell. I'm not a reseller. I don't buy things just to show them on my channel. I only buy things that I genuinely love. But sometimes things don't work for me, and I know I'm not the only one. So let's say if I see that there is a bag on my shelf that I haven't used in over a year, I feel so bad when I don't use my items, so I tend to sell them. That way I can budget for a new item and add something new to my collection that might work better. At some point I was spending recklessly, and now I definitely try to be a bit more careful, think about the purchase, wait, don't buy it straight away. If I like something, I would usually wait and see if I truly love the item and if I really need it. Would it be a good addition to my collection? I really try to think through and see if it's worth buying. I'm an avid follower. Hello there. How do you decide when your bags or clothes are ready for sale? I think I touched on this question just now, but yeah, if I see there is like a Chanel bag or a jacket that I haven't worn in a very long time, as much as I love it, I would decide to sell it just because I feel bad about not using my beautiful luxury items. It is a lot of money. We spend a lot of money on shoes, clothes, bags, jewelry, and if something doesn't work for you, isn't it better to let it go, rehome it to someone who would appreciate it and use it a lot more, and then reinvest the money into something new that would work better? I recently did a huge clear out. I tend to do it like once or twice a year and look at my things, see what I use, what I don't use. And yeah, then even if it's an item that I absolutely love, like something super classic that I thought I would never sell, if I see I haven't touched it in like 1-2 years, maybe I would wait if I haven't like used it, let's say, for a year. But if it's something that I really love and I feel bad selling and I want to keep, I would maybe wait another, I would give it another 6 months to a year, and then again, if I haven't used it, I would have to push myself to let it go, because there is no point. How tall are you? I'm 170 centimeters tall. How old are you? I don't want to say. I'm 33. 33. But I don't celebrate birthdays anymore. I stay at 30. I don't celebrate like 31, 33 every year. I celebrate 30 from now on. There are so many questions about kids, and it is a question that I wasn't going to address, but because there were so many, I guess I'll just touch on the question very briefly. But do you want to have kids? I hope this is not too personal. I love your content so much. For now, no, I don't. To be honest, I don't even know if I want to. It might sound selfish, but I like my life the way it is. Do you see yourself living in London in the next 5 to 10 years? I have been thinking about moving for a very long time now. At least, like, seriously, I've been thinking about it for the past 2 years. Before that, I was thinking about it, but it wasn't like as serious, you know. I love London, but I always knew that maybe I would eventually move and try another country. I've thought about France, especially Paris, but many people that I know who moved to Paris have kind of warned me and said Paris is not great for living. You could never know until you make the move if it will work for you. But yeah, many people have warned me and said if you're thinking about moving to Paris, just stay in London. Maybe what I should do is just move for a couple of months or like 6 months and see how life is. I'm scared because I'm like settled here. I have a good life here, so I don't know, but I do see myself trying to like move somewhere else and see how life is there. The next question is about traveling, and it is: which travel destination is on your bucket list? There are so many places I would love to visit. I really want to travel more, and one of my top destinations for this year is probably Croatia. Croatia is quite high up on the list, but also Italy. I've only been to Venice for a day. I would love to do like a whole month, or maybe just split half Italy, not do like the whole Italy in a month. I think it will be too much to take in, so maybe I have to split it. I would love to do that and spend a lot of time in Italy, because I know there are so many beautiful places in Italy to visit. There are so many beautiful resorts as well, like summer resorts. So there are so many places I would love to visit in Italy. Please, would you be able to recommend any good designer white handbags? What is your budget? I don't know, currently Saint Laurent, because Saint Laurent is like a mid-range, it's not too expensive. I think the prices are quite good at Saint Laurent. They have such a vast selection of handbags, and I find all their bags very classic as well. So I think YSL is always a good place to go for and look at bags. I love their designs. Favorite skincare products? Currently I've been using Hermes, the Collagen Pro range, and such an amazing range. Quite pricey, but honestly it works wonders. I have been using it religiously. I have the serum, day and night cream, and also the day and night eye creams, and I use them every day, in the morning, in the evening. Amazing. Do you have any colorful clothing? Oh my god. I guess you are new here as well, but if you go back and watch some of my old videos, I only used to buy pastels, pinks, yellows, baby blues. I only dressed in color, but my color preferences have changed and my style has changed. So yeah, now I dress a bit more neutral. I love color, but I don't know, I feel a bit more comfortable now in more neutral colors. What do you think of the Miss Carol top handle pouch? I believe this is the one you're referring to, and if that's the one, I love. I actually recently looked at it. This was actually the bag that I recommended in my Christmas gift guide video. I think the price point is so good, and I'm waiting for them to release more colors. It is also currently a very trendy style, the east-west elongated pouches, but this one has very classic features. So yeah, I love the canage, the hardware. What was your job before you became a content creator? I was studying before that, so I was still in university. Are you going to Paris Fashion Week? No, I'm not going to Paris Fashion Week. I did receive a few invitations, but yeah, I decided I don't really do fashion weeks. It's not my thing. Unless it is a Chanel invitation. Best sneakers you ever purchased? I think my favorite are still the Hermes J sneaker, and it works for me. I find it very comfortable. It is a full leather sneaker, leather lined, and I have a friend who has the same pair and she doesn't think they're that comfortable. So I guess again it depends from person to person, but for me the Hermes J sneaker and the Louboutin one, I forgot the exact name, but I will insert a picture here or link them down below. They're two of my top favorite styles, I think. They're not too like sporty and too casual. That's why I like them, because I can wear them with more like smart outfits as well. Is vlogging being popular affecting your love life? No, but actually yeah, in previous relationships, yes it has. And when I met my current partner, I actually didn't tell him what I do. I didn't give my social medias, and I didn't want him to know, because I didn't want him to get the wrong opinion about me, because many people do. When they see what I do, what items, like the luxury I show, they get the wrong opinion about me, so I didn't want that. What did you buy from LV Murakami? Wait and you will see I still haven't received it. I have to wait. I ordered something online, but the shipping time was 4 to 5 weeks, so I hope they don't cancel my order, because that will be a bummer. Hey Maria, if I remember correctly, you studied economics. Was it very hard? No, I didn't really find university very hard at all. And I was really good in maths, so that kind of helped me as well. Everyone else was struggling with maths. How do you stay safe while carrying your expensive bags? A few people that I know got robbed, they got their Rolexes stolen, their Birkins, and oh my god, it is dangerous, yeah, to carry expensive luxury items in London, especially when you're on your own. I personally never go out just walking on the streets in London on my own with a Birkin, unless I'm with someone or unless I put my Birkin in another bag so it doesn't show while I go to the destination. But yeah, just randomly strolling on your own with expensive jewelry, watches, bags is quite dangerous, so don't risk it. You know, pay attention, stay vigilant, pay attention to your surroundings, and be careful. Always try to walk on more crowded streets as well, because it's safer. And if I'm wearing a Birkin, I always put it in a bag. If it's a crossbody bag, I'm not as scared because it's harder to snatch. How can we build our career on YouTube? Dedication. You have to be very dedicated. It's hard to grow, especially now. I feel a couple of years ago it was easier. Now everyone is doing social media. Everyone thinks it's super easy, but it is hard. It is hard work. Be dedicated, post regularly, and just don't give up, and try to post good quality content. Be original. That's the way to grow your following. Just don't do what everyone else does. Saying that, I know it's not easy. As I said a few years back, when I started, no one was doing shopping vlogs. Now everyone is doing shopping vlogs. But yeah, back in the day, I was the only one who was doing like shopping vlogs, Bicester Village, Heathrow, then everyone else started doing the same. So I guess that's why my videos got so popular, and that's why my channel grew relatively fast. But nowadays it is really hard to stand out. What is your favorite sport? I think I've mentioned that before. I used to play tennis professionally. It is my favorite sport. I love watching it. I've met many of the big tennis players as well. My favorite is Djokovic. He's still playing. He's the GOAT, greatest of all time. And I'm so glad I've met him in person. I've watched him play, and I actually have a huge tennis bow with signatures from like Nadal, Federer, Stan Wawrinka, like all the big names in the tennis. And I love that sport so much. I had to quit because of back problems, so I'm really sad. I haven't played tennis in such a long time and I miss it so much. What is your favorite brand at the moment ready to wear? Chanel ready to wear will always be my favorite. I think their pieces are so unique, so stunning, they fit so well. Unfortunately, extortionate. If I could, I would buy everything Chanel ready to wear, but oh my god, the prices, they keep going up, and it's like, at this point, how much more can you charge for a jacket, for a simple top, for a pair of jeans? I mean, so extortionate. My second top favorite for ready to wear is Fendi. I own quite a few pieces, and I think the tailoring at Fendi is so good. They have so many classic pieces. They always look so put together, so chic. I love Fendi ready to wear. If you had to start over, which bags are you collecting first? The Lady Dior Chanel Soul Black Mini. I definitely need them in my collection. A Birkin, if I can get one. I think these are my top three I would get first. And then maybe Louis Vuitton Petite Malle. I love that bag so much. Favorite trendy pieces you're looking to buy this year? I'm trying to stay away from trendy pieces. Apart from the Andiamo tote that's still on my wish list from Bottega Veneta, I don't really know what else. But yeah, if you're curious to see what's my wish list for 2025, I uploaded a video at beginning of January, so I'll link it above if you want to get an idea what I want to buy this year. Which Chanel store in London is your favorite? The Chanel Sloane Street store is my favorite because of the team. I know almost everyone there. The managers are lovely, so welcoming, so warm, so friendly, and we do get along. I have a good relationship with the team there, my SA, and it always feels so nice when I walk in, and they're all so great. Can you come to Singapore? I would love to come to Singapore. It's actually on my list of places to visit. Next, do you ever have problems with customs, traveling with so many designer items? Yes, that happened to me once. When I went to the Chanel fashion show, I packed literally like half of my Chanel wardrobe. I packed so many Chanel ready-to-wear pieces, bags, jewelry. If you opened my suitcase, and there were thousands and thousands of pounds of Chanel items inside. It was all Chanel, and I don't know why customs decided to stop me when I was entering Paris, and they opened the suitcase and they saw all the Chanel and they were like, hold on, what is going on? Do you have receipts for all these items? And I was like, but I've had them in my wardrobe for years. The thing is, some of the ready-to-wear pieces had tags on them. Big mistake. So initially they were like, but why do they have tags? You bought them now, you have to pay customs. I was like, no, I actually had these for a couple of months or like years. Some of the items I haven't worn. I'm coming for Paris Fashion Week. I have an invitation for the Chanel fashion show. So after trying to convince them and showing them like proof, emails, messages from my SA, and like my official invitation from Chanel, they finally let me go, but I got so scared for a minute. Who does your Botox, and is the brow lift on the left side something you like? I do not have Botox. I don't know why people think I have Botox. Like, I've seen so many comments. I do not have Botox. I've never ever done Botox. And I just have a hyperactive brow. This one always goes up when I talk. When I'm excited, it goes up. I actually wanted to put Botox so I can freeze it so it doesn't move. I haven't had any brow lift, nothing. The only thing I've had done on my face is lip fillers, nothing else. But even the lip fillers, I haven't done lip fillers for years. I can't even remember when was the last time, probably 8-9 years ago I had lip fillers done. My mum has a really great bone structure. We have very similar face shape with like bone structure, very high cheekbones, but my cheekbones are natural, no Botox. Also, genes, guys. My grandma had the most perfect baby skin at the age of like 70. You wouldn't believe it if you saw her skin. It was so bright, so smooth, a few little wrinkles here and there, but oh my god, she had the most beautiful skin. And last question is, what is your opinion on the Chanel 22? Finally, we started with the Chanel question, we're ending with the Chanel question. Well, I think many of you know my opinion about the 22 by now. I do not like it. The only 22 I kind of like is in tweed. They released some tweed ones with the fall winter 22 collection, I believe. They released quite a few tweed 22 bags that were really beautiful. But yeah, the overall style I've never been a fan of since they released it. To me, it still looks, especially in the leather versions, it looks like a trash bag, especially in the larger sizes. I don't like the mini either. It is such a plain bag, not worth the money. I find it quite ugly. I'm sorry if you have one. I think there are so many nicer bags than the 22 as well. So many seasonal bags from Chanel that look 10 times better. I'll insert some clips of a bag that I saw recently. I love the look of it. I love the little flat pocket on the front. It also comes in black. I saw it in beige, but I know it comes in black. Also from the recent collection, they do have large hobo bags and totes that are so much nicer than the 22. And again, I have to mention Saint Laurent because they have an amazing style currently that I prefer to the 22, and it is much cheaper as well. So that's my opinion on the 22. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed this Q&A. Let me know if you would like me to do these more frequently. I haven't filmed one in such a long time and you had so many questions. Sorry I couldn't reply to everyone. Many of the questions were repeat questions as well. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. and I will see you very soon in my next video. Bye!